Moderna is expanding who is eligible for its vaccine. We will have a COVID-19 update ahead.
Find out what the FDA thinks regarding the PFIZER vaccine.
The production of the new Rust movie has been stopped. Details on the on-set shooting ahead.
We can carve it, we can eat it, we can light it. Find out how you can celebrate this spooky season as TV2 News starts right now.
This is TV2 News.
Good Tuesday morning, Portage County. Thank you for joining us. I'm Matt Mergen.
And I'm Katie Criswell. Today we begin with new COVID-19 quarantine guidelines for schools in Ohio.
The Ohio Department of Health announced new COVID-19 guidelines for Ohio schools and students K through 12. The new guidelines state that people who are exposed to someone in school who tested positive for COVID-19 can remain in class as long as they remain masked for 14 days since their last exposure. They also must self-monitor for symptoms and isolate if they experience symptoms of COVID-19. The rules may end if they test negative between days 5 and 7 after exposure. Students may also continue to participate in sports and extracurriculars if they follow these new guidelines as well.
The Moderna vaccine says its low-dose vaccine is now safe for children 6 to 11. Moderna has joined Pfizer in moving towards offering shots to children. Pfizer could be available by early November as it's going under evaluation by the Food and Drug Administration. Pfizer is already available for those who are 12 or older.
The FDA is meeting today to discuss if the Pfizer vaccine should be authorized for children ages 5 to 11. The panel will vote later this afternoon, and if it is approved, the CDC will decide whether to recommend the vaccine to the public. Dr. Anthony Fauci says parents should expect that they will be able to get their kids vaccinated in early November.
Are you in need of your COVID-19 booster shot? Summit County Public Health will be offering booster doses for all 3 COVID-19 vaccines. Moderna, Pfizer, and Johnson & Johnson will be available at its weekly Wednesday drive-thru starting this week. The clinics will run from 9 in the morning to 6 in the evening every Wednesday until November 17th. Appointments are not required, and vaccines will be administered at the health department's headquarters in Akron.
For the first time in state history, Ohio has reported more deaths than births in 2020. Ohio is trending in that direction again this year, and both of these results come due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Many experts expected this to happen, as Ohio's birth rate has been slowly declining in recent years, and they expected the two metrics to swap in the near future. In 2021, 9,400 Ohioans have been killed due to the pandemic to date.
Good morning, Portage County. I'm Josh Aponte, and we're going to take a look at some spooky and scary weather coming up later this week. So right now, currently in Kent, we're sitting at 49 degrees. Not too bad. The commute from Twinsburg today was a little chilly, though, I must say. Right now, we got a little bit of wind going on, 23 miles per hour, a little chilly out there, and it feels like 40. So it feels more chilly than it actually is, but not terrible here in Kent. Now we're going to look at what's coming up later today. So earlier today, we were at 47 degrees and cloudy, but at noon, we are going to get some precipitation in. It's going to be quite moist, so get those rain jackets, get those umbrellas, get them ready for today. But then we're going to take a little break from the rain. But then, back at 7 p.m., the rain is back. So we are going to be at 49 degrees when that rain returns at 7 p.m. But you know, not too bad, not too bad. Just get those umbrellas, get those jackets. We should be fine, we should be fine. And we're going to take a look at some temperatures right now in Ohio. So at Columbus, we're sitting at a nice 50 degrees. That's not too bad. But we are sitting at those upper 40s to lower 50s. Not too bad at all. And now we're going to zoom in on Northeast Ohio. Take a look at those temperatures around the same. You know, upper 40s, lower 50s, not too bad here in Northeast Ohio. Now we're going to take a look at our 7-day forecast. As I said earlier, today is going to be quite moist, so get those rain jackets and umbrellas. Wednesday and Thursday is going to be partly cloudy, not too bad. But Friday and Saturday, it's going to be moist again. So get those rain jackets and umbrellas for then, and too. Sunday's going to be nice and sunny for Halloween. That should be pretty nice. And Monday, partly cloudy with a chance of evening showers. I'm Josh Aponte with TV2 Weather. We're going to send it back to Matt and Katie at the desk.
Thanks, Josh. The Portage County Sheriff's Office and Streetsboro Police Department have issued a scam alert for the area. There's been recent reports of phony traffic tickets along with threats of violence. Streetsboro Police said Monday a woman reported someone falsely claimed to be a Portage County sheriff who took $1,000 from her, claiming she owed fines on a traffic ticket. The Sheriff's Department said, quote, "This is a scam and people should never pay money or provide personal information to anyone that they have any reason not to trust."
Ray's Place in Kent temporarily closed as their workers all walked out on their shifts Friday afternoon. They stated that there was unreasonable demands being put on them, and many customers were frustrated with the closing, but understood there are labor shortages and hope that Ray's will reopen soon with the staff back in the kitchen. The owner and managers declined to discuss the issues on camera, but announced they are doing their best to solve them and hope to reopen today.
Never. There's no reason to ever use a live ammunition in any set, any production. There's no need to ever under any circumstances have any live ammunition on any set.
The production of Rust has come to a halt as details of the fatal shooting of the film's cinematographer continue to come out. Joel Souza, the director of Rust, gave an explanation over what happened that led to this tragic shooting.
He said, quote, "He was concentrated on the monitors while standing beside Hutchins, viewing the camera angle as they prepared the first scene to be shot after lunch break." The production crew said they are working with police and conducting an internal review of safety protocols.
World Series and what's up with the Seahawks coming up in Spooky Sports.
Find out what information an ancient gemstone released as TV2 returns in just 90 seconds.
Black truck. Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzzed and overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
So, yeah, I know, that's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
If you love them enough to drive an hour to cheer them on as they get beat 11-0 in the rain, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the-right-seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Throw that ball, Diane. Woo! You got this.
Welcome back. The Facebook papers are the largest crisis the company has faced in 17-year history.
Documents obtained by 17 news organizations shed light on how Facebook allowed misinformation to be spread before the 2020 election, CNN's Criswell reports.
Facebook under fire, facing what could be the biggest crisis in the social media giant's 17-year history.
The research and studies that reveal Facebook putting profits over people are from Facebook's own files, revealed to them long before it was revealed to us.
The fallout started Friday when a group of media outlets, including CNN, started reporting on hundreds of internal company documents dubbed the Facebook Papers. Whistleblower Frances Haugen provided the papers as evidence to support disclosures she made to the Securities and Exchange Commission, and her legal counsel provided Congress with redacted copies.
Facebook never set out to prioritize polarizing divisive content. It just happened to be a side effect of choices they did make.
Monday, the former Facebook employee appeared before the UK Parliament to call for more government regulation of the social media platform.
Facebook acting in a non-transparent, unaccountable way will just lead to more tragedies.
The papers reveal how the company addressed misinformation and moderated hate speech, and they paint a damning picture of Facebook's role in the January 6th insurrection.
It's clear that the January 6th organization, per se, used them as an organizing tool to the extent that we can identify what really happened.
A Facebook spokesperson told CNN Friday that the responsibility for the violence that occurred on January 6 lies with those who attacked the Capitol and those who encouraged them. In Washington, I'm Chris Wynn.
And now, your TV2 Sports Report.
Good morning, Portage County. I'm Della Fowler. Let's get into some spooky sports. The 2021 World Series kicks off tonight in Houston, Texas. Cleveland fans, you'll be sure to see some familiar faces in this series. For the Astros, you'll recognize players like Dr. Smooth himself, Michael Brantley, and new Astro Phil Maton. In the Braves lineup, be sure to watch for former Clevelanders like Josh Tomlin and Eddie Rosario. This series will definitely be a toss-up as defensive teams versus an offensive team. The Braves are known for their outstanding pitching, but the Astros have proved against Boston that you can't count that offense out. Experts are fairly split on who's to win it all, but one thing is for certain, this series will be won among underdogs. Let's kick it to Seattle, where the Saints are in town. The Seahawks will get it started in the first with a long pass and even longer run to DJ Metcalf to put the Seahawks up by a touchdown in the first. Now, how about this one? A fumble on the snap, but they still connect to Alvin Kamara for the Saints. Touchdown in the second. Saints trying to get some offense late in the third, but Dwayne Eskridge gets the ball away from the Saints for the fumble. They'll recover for the Seahawks, but sadly not do anything with it. A close game with 2 minutes left in the fourth. Kicker Brian Johnson is the hero of the night to put the Saints up 13-0 in Seattle. That'll end the game, putting the Seahawks 0-3 at home for the first time since 1992. All I have for spooky sports today. Have a happy Halloween, Portage County. For TV2 Sports, I'm Della Fowler.
Who knew what kind of information a ruby could release? Traces of ancient life were found in a 2.5 billion-year-old ruby. Researchers found the ruby filled with graphite in Greenland. Though ancient, this ruby is hardly the oldest evidence of life found so far.
Pumpkin lovers, you are bound to have a great day. Today is National Pumpkin Day. It's time to celebrate all the beloved gourds on Earth. Whether you enjoy visiting pumpkin patches or sipping pumpkin spice lattes, today is the day to fulfill all of your pumpkin obsessions. Enjoy this autumn day consisting of everything pumpkin. That'll wrap things up for your today's FlashCast. Thank you for tuning in.
Be sure to follow us at Kent Wired on social media for more. I'm Katie Criswell.
And I'm Matt Mergen. Have a great day, Portage County.
Get strawberries? Okay.
They call me Prince like I'm royalty or something. But the places I've lived ain't no palaces. So I don't need grilled salmon or a new scratching post. Just give me a cardboard box and a can of tuna and we're good. You can even change my name. I'm cool being the kitty formerly known as Prince.